It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he returns this to the 22.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw right away. Throw caught by Flowers. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2 yards on the play. First down, Baltimore.
To throw is Jackson. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down.
A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 38-yard line.
Quick.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2. This now a 3rd and 4.
And it's third down.
Throwing is Jackson. Dancing to his left. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Jahad Campbell, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6. The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early in the game because all week long, there's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? How do we...
Under pressure, they got him again. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop it. They'll make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Out now is your punter, Jordan Stout. Back deep, Avery Williams. Taken in at the 11. And that'll go as a 57-yard punt with a return of 12. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second and 5.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up. On what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. No score after one on EA Sports. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
King, Phil King, Phil King.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll be well short of a first down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 72 yards. And the Eagles take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And they'll accept that penalty.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Flush to his right. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
That's now 4th down.
4th down, here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. And he's brought down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete, left side to Bateman. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. A first down carry for Henry. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. The tackle by Nakobe Dean.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On third down, Henry. And he'll be stopped short of the first down right around the 18-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He finds his man complete. That's Flowers. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Charlie Kohler as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Looking here for Smith downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
He's going to go up top again. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Here's third and a few inches. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on third and inches.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. From the gun, it's Hurts. Going to be caught downfield by Dotson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34.
He just had the feeling that sooner or later someone was going to come up with that one play. Neither team has really done a whole lot of offensive work, but here's one that pays off to the tune of big yardage, and it's one that could maybe get this group in gear.
Here's Hurts to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles! Saquon Barkley, 29 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point, but it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 4. Henry up the middle. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers from 3 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for two, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
So this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Barkley inside handoff. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the fourth quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Here comes 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
180, 180.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Now back to throw. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off. Forget about matriculating the ball down the field at this point of the game. They needed a big chunk, and they got one. And now, you're one completion away from giving your kicker a chance to win the game.
And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through, all the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, 73, don't touch that. Don't touch.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Hey, easy, 63, 63. No.
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Now Jackson. Finding Walker complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Philly.